Hello, everyone, and I just wanted to make a quick update video. I mean, you guys, maybe if you're following Britney, um, and you are following the whole Britney Jamie Lynn quarrel, you might already know this, but I just wanted to cover it real quick. I'm doing just a live stream because I don't have time to edit. Um, so yeah, we're gonna cover the cease and desist letter that she issued via her lawyer to Jamie Lynn and Jamie Lynn's response, and a recent Instagram post from Britney. But before I cover that, I just want to show. I did an. You might have seen I did a reaction to Jamie Lynn's "Good Morning America" interview, which was frustrating to say the least. So you can see that on my channel. But I also watched her Access Hollywood interview, but I didn't post the whole reaction to that one because I just didn't feel like editing it. So I just made like a little 1 minute, or actually less than 1 minute clip of just like just several of the moments that frustrated me from the Access Hollywood interviews. So I will go ahead and show you guys that, and then we'll get into Brittany's
Talk
response,
about how you finally
desist, and all of that.
to share.
So sorry, it's already playing, but I'll show you guys that right now. This is from the my some of my reactions from the Access Hollywood interview that Jamie Lynn
In the
did.
book, you talk about how you finally felt free to share your story, and I'm
Free. Who has needed to be free? Less than 30 seconds in, I'm already mad. You know who needed to be free? Britney.
what freed you?
What freed you? Oh, really? Jamie Lynn, why don't you be like, yeah, you know who needed to be free? My sister. That's who really needed to be free.
They should feel proud to use their voice.
Britney couldn't use her voice for 13 years.
I've got to be strong even when it's scary.
Strong, stronger, the song.
I don't believe there's any better way to do that than to tell my truth and to use my voice.
Yeah, and just ignore what happened the last 13 years. Like, why am I watching this? All right, so that was my some of my reaction to the Access Hollywood interview, but I'm not going to post the whole reaction because I just don't feel like editing it. I have other things to do. So that was what I thought of it. So now let's go into Britney's. I was going to say Instagram. Into Britney's Instagram post. She expanded a little bit on. I don't know if you might have seen the other post where she was like, she basically said she should have slapped her mom and her sister. Yeah, so she expanded a little bit on it. So we're gonna check out her what she had to say about it, because she wasn't done. She wasn't done. So let me just pull that up right now. Her Instagram right here. Okay, so there it is. There's a Coco right here. So this might seem repetitive, but there's more after it, okay? I flew home to Jamie Lynn on the couch watching her TV shows right after Justin and I broke up. I was a ghost there. I had worked my whole life and I didn't know how to be served by mama. Sit there and get served the chocolate milkshakes with the perfectly crushed ice with the secret chunky sugar. Meanwhile, Jamie Lynn is 12. She indulges with the TV for hours and goes to lay out on a raft at the pool. I'm in shock because this was never my life. Justin's family was all I knew for many years. Things were different now, and Jamie Lynn had a Nickelodeon show. All I remember saying was, dang, how the heck does a 12-year-old land a Nickelodeon show? Yeah, I'm sure being Britney Spears' little sister didn't have anything to do with it. Um, well, I never got my iced chocolate drink. I mean, yeah, I'm grown up, right? But then maybe I might need a little support. It was a People magazine cover. The People showed up, and as Jamie Lynn says, I was scared. Yeah, my mama was on pain medication. I could barely hold a conversation in the house because her and my dad split, and she was more messed up than anything. I remember her sitting on the floor in a conversation, and she never got up. And I'm sorry, Jamie Lynn, I wasn't strong enough to do what should have been done. Slapped you and mama right across your effing faces. Yeah, she's angry, okay? And why do I say that? You selfish little brat. Oh, shoot. This was, I believe, after the Call Me Daddy interview came out, which I haven't watched because I don't want to watch any more Jamie Lynn. I'm sorry, I just don't. Um, Saying how weird and dumb it was that I bought a house for mama. She was so proud, and you told that interview girl that it was just weird. Like, I guess I will just walk in these halls. Why did you say that? And why watching your at-length interview, really 2 hours or more, and the topic about the knife, which is ironically the only lie you've ever told in your whole life, why is that conversation 20 minutes? and the most degrading to me. Oh, but you don't want to keep talking about it because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Wait, I just want to say real quick. It's kind of funny that Jamie Lynn is accusing Britney of oh, using a knife and all that stuff because I have some video of Jamie Lynn wielding a knife. So we'll show that in a bit. Just saying. Okay, let's get back into the post. Oh. So yeah, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings yet. You let it linger forever, saying you felt unsafe with me and weird. F you, Jamie Lynn. My mouth was on the floor the way you talked back to Mama when I came home, shocked out of my mind. You were effing hateful to her, and I know Mama had been lazy with me, but I'm sorry you deserve way more than a purse knocked at you by Mama. She should have whipped your butt. Poor Mama took it too, just like I did in the end. She worshipped you too much, I know, but if you came out of my stomach, I would have pooped the bleep out of your little butt. When I came home, you and your little friends all thought I wasn't cool. You felt bad for me in the breakup. Heck, no, you didn't. You and your friends all dye your hair like Christina Aguilera, and you no longer would play with me anymore. I never shut you out ever. I get it. You were 12, but you were effing hateful to Mama, being cool with your stupid dark hair. You can paint it however you like, but dear child, you shut me out when I needed you the most. Writing in your book saying I wasn't like your mom anymore, no, you hurt me. So, yeah, we can tell Britney is um, definitely hurt. So, if you don't believe me that, you know, Jamie Lynn was wielding a knife, I got some video for you right now. We're gonna pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Hopefully it works. Pull it up. Let's see. All right, just trying to do this right now at the same time. Okay, video file. I'm gonna bring it up right now. I just think it's so funny. Like, wow, Jamie Lynn, why did you decide to say that your sister's wielding a knife when there's freaking video of you wielding a knife? Like, how dumb are you? So here's the video. Guess it's like there's like a fight in a sandwich shop. I don't know who started it. Wouldn't be surprised if it was Jamie Lynn. She seems to like drama. So I guess there's a fight going on. You can see it in the corner right there. And then Jamie Lynn, I think this was maybe 5, 6 years ago that this happened. Not sure where, but you could probably look it up. I just saw the video, but here she is. She's in like a sandwich shop and she goes in here all entitled, like, oh, I can do whatever I want. Grabs a freaking knife. What is she gonna do with the knife? Girl. And the employee's like calling, like, wow, she seems so comfortable. Just saying, you seem so comfortable grabbing that knife, Jamie Lynn. And then you freaking accuse Britney of wielding a knife. Like, you are so dumb. There's footage of you with the knife. Oh my gosh. Anyway, now I'm trying to do this real fast because I have other things I need to do. So, yeah, there's that video. And now we're gonna move on to the cease and desist letter that Brittany's awesome lawyer, Matthew Rosengart. Some call him Zaddy Rosengart. He's not a bad looking guy. He's pretty handsome. But anyway, we're not here to talk about his looks. He's just a really great lawyer. And I just want to show you guys his the cease and desist letter he sent to Jamie Lynn on behalf of Britney. So hopefully I can show that to you guys. Let's see. Why is it? Okay, sorry. It's having a little issue right here. Okay, it's gonna pull it up right now. The letter right here. All right. As you know, I represent. Okay, so there you go. Jamie Lynn Spears, dear Miss Spears. As you know, I represent your sister Britney Spears, and I write at her request concerning the above referenced matter. We write with some hesitation because the last thing Britney wants is to bring more attention to your ill-timed book. Yep, definitely very ill-timed. And its misleading or outrageous claims about her. Although Britney has not read and does not intend to read your book, she and millions of her fans. I honestly don't think he should have included that part in the letter that Britney hasn't read the book. Just like don't even mention that because I feel like that's gonna hurt Britney in the case. Like if they go to court and stuff, they're gonna be like, "Well, you didn't even read the book." So I think he shouldn't have mentioned that part. But anyway, although Britney has not read and does not intend to read your book, she and millions of her fans were shocked to see how you have exploited her for monetary gain. She will not tolerate it, nor should she. Oh, I love him. I love this lawyer. You of all people know the abuse and wrongdoing Britney had to endure during the conservatorship after initially growing up with a ruinous alcoholic father. In fact, your own book reportedly states that your father spent most of my life in that cycle of ruinous behavior. His bouts of drinking caused me periods of torment and sorrow. As I have previously stated, having endured a 13-year conservatorship that stripped her of civil rights and fundamental liberties, Britney will no longer be bullied by her father or anyone else. Yeah, Jamie Lynn trying to be a victim, trying to make herself the bigger victim. Like, girl, oh, she's so annoying. Britney was the family's breadwinner. Yes, she was. And she also otherwise supported you. Yep, yep, yep. Publicly airing false or fantastical grievances is wrong, especially when designed to sell books. It is also potentially unlawful and defamatory. Michelle Obama famously said, "When they go low, we go high." And to Britney's great credit, that is exactly what Britney's going to do for a time being. You recently reportedly stated that the book was not about her. She takes you at your word, and we therefore demand that you cease and desist from referencing Britney derogatorily during your promotional campaign. If you fail to do so or defame her, Britney will be forced to consider and take all appropriate legal action. Your representative may contact me if you have any questions. Sincerely yours, Matthew S. Rosengart. So there we go. And we are going to read Jamie Lynn responded through her lawyer, so we're gonna read her response. And I don't have the screenshot of that because maybe I can pull it up real quick because I couldn't get on my freaking on my computer because my computer's being weird and it's not letting me visit certain sites because it's saying I'm like being hacked or something. So yeah, but I'll just read it real quick right here. So let's see. Sorry. Okay. So this is from page 6. I'll post a link in the description. That way you can read it. It's just like I can't share it because I guess, like I said, my computer won't let me visit page 6 for some reason. It says it's going to get hacked. All right. So Jamie Lynn has argued via her lawyer, Brian Friedman, in a letter to Britney that the only person being dishonest is the pop star, alleging that Britney has created an unsafe environment for Jamie Lynn and her children after dragging her on social media ahead of her book release. In your letter, you state that Britney is going to take the high road. A letter from Jamie Lynn's lawyer began, referencing how Britney claimed on Instagram that she should have slapped Jamie Lynn and their mother right across their effing faces. As you know from previous social media posts, Jamie Lynn has had her children violently threatened, and we have no doubt that these new intimidating and threatening social media posts will lead to similar threats of violence. Is Britney telling her friends to go slap Jamie Lynn? No. She's not doing that. She's not saying to go hurt Jamie Lynn. So stop saying that she's posting threatening things. She's just expressing anger. Okay? It's very understandable. I'm very sympathetic to Britney. Like, she hasn't actually hurt people physically, but when you're human and you're angry, you're human, you might have certain thoughts and just, you want to punch. Like, I've done it. Like, I've felt like I wanted to punch someone, but I don't do it. That's a difference. Okay? You can feel like you want to do something to someone who hurt you, but you don't actually do it. Okay? So yeah, but I've never told anyone like I'm gonna kill you. Like that's a threat. And Britney hasn't done that either. To be clear, social media posts that include cyberbullying, which cause threats to Jamie Lynn and her family, is neither the high road nor anything that will be tolerated. So that's what Jamie Lynn's lawyer is saying. He also said that Britney issued the cease and desist letter before even reading the book and claimed that the singer's letter fails to specify any legal wrongdoing whatsoever, and that he also slammed Britney's accusation that Jamie Lynn had no right to tell her story, saying that Jamie Lynn is a member of the Spears family and that she has suffered through her own experiences and her own trauma that she has every right to write about. Yeah, that's the timing though. That's the issue. Why now? And also, like, she's just being a lying hypocrite or like by saying, "Oh, I love my sister," but then don't say you love your sister when 13 years you didn't do anything. You really didn't. I mean, maybe you did stuff, but it wasn't enough. That's a thing, girl. That's why we don't believe you. If we thought that, like, well, at least Jamie Lynn tried her best to free her sister, she did everything she could, like, we would probably be on her side, you know? I mean, we on both their sides, because like Jamie Lynn would be supporting Britney, but like we don't think you did enough. Like imagine if, Britney's in the conservatorship. During the conservatorship, I know like Jamie Lynn was dealing with her pregnancy when she was younger, but imagine, when she was older, okay? She understood a little bit more, so I don't really believe her when she's like, "I didn't know anything." Like, really? You're lying. Okay, you're lying. Um But if she knew what was going on with her sister, she was in this conservatorship. If she cared, if she would have spoken out and be like, "Hey, Britney fans, this was happening to my sister. Please help," or "I need your support." Something. If she would have like said something to the fans, like we would have been like, "Oh my gosh, like yes, Jamie Lynn, like we'll help in any way we can," or something would have supported you because you're supporting your sister, but you just stayed quiet. So like we don't believe you that you love your sister, and that's why this book is, it's just horrible timing. And oh my gosh, I'm like, ah, this eyeliner is making my eye cry. Great on camera, awesome. Um, so I'm trying to. Is there any more here on by from her lawyer? Okay, so I think that was it from what Jamie Lynn's lawyer said. So let's see what happens. If I wouldn't really, I would like to see Britney sue Jamie Lynn, sue her entire family because they all deserve to be sued. And apparently, latest news I heard with her dad is that I guess he wants to unseal her private medical records, which is you can't do that. That's private information. And obviously he's just doing it because he wants to see if there's something in there where I don't know, maybe it'll justify Britney being in a conservatorship again or something. Like, oh god. Like they have no shame, this family. It's like you would think like after if you really cared, you would be happy that Britney got free and you would do everything to support her, but it's like she got free and it's like Jamie Lynn's doing this, her dad's like fighting her, keeps fighting her, like instead of just being like, I'm sorry, what I like just doing everything he could to like have her forgive him and maybe try to make things up, but they're just like yeah, they're just really selfish. And I mean, yeah, I heard her mom went to like go see her and Britney didn't want to see her, which I understand. Like I wouldn't want to see her either if I was Britney, but at least like her mom is like trying, like but I still don't like the mom. But anyway, those are the updates. But if you want to see my reaction to the Britney, to Jamie Lynn, um, Good Morning America interview, you can. It's on this channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.